Hey there, CJ Math students. So tonight I'm going to help you out with homework 2.13, mid-unit 2, quiz prep number 2. Remember, you have a quiz tomorrow. That means I'm collecting your binder tomorrow, so make sure your notes are completed and organized as well. If you need a second reference for tonight's homework, you can check out the Canvas practice quiz. Enter in your answers and it will tell you if you got the question right or wrong. So I'm going to do the evens actually on this side, just because I found them a little bit more tricky than the odds. So for number 2, negative 5 plus 1, 6. We know that we have negative 5 and a positive 1, 6. So I'm going to go ahead and borrow because I can't just smush them together. So we get negative 4. Now this is a tricky part. Plus the denominator will be 6 over 6, but it will be negative 6 over 6. Plus 1, 6. So making sure that we keep that negative because the 5 was negative. So negative 6 plus 1 gives me a negative 5. So we have negative 4 plus negative 5, 6. And now since they're the same sign, we slap them together. We get negative 4 and 5, 6. All right, number 4, we have to use keep, change right off the bat. So plus positive. So now we have negative 6 plus positive 4/5. Again, different signs. So we have to borrow. So we have negative 5. This time the denominator is 5, so plus negative 5 over 5 plus 4/5. In doing that, we have negative 5 plus 4 is negative 1. So we get negative 5 plus negative 1/5. Can slap them together, get negative 5 and 1/5. All right, number 6, 12 plus negative 4/9. So we can just go ahead straight into the borrowing right here. We can say 11, and this time it's positive because we had a positive 12. So 11 plus, there's what determines our whole number, 9/9 plus negative 4/9. So 9/9 plus negative 4/9 should give me 5/9. So 11 plus 5/9, right? Every single problem thus far that I've worked with has been a DSSL problem. You know, go ahead and label that. We have had nothing but DSSL when we're trying to subtract those fractions. So 11 and 5/9 are the same sign, so 11 and 5/9. Just slap them together. Number 8 is interesting. I would use the commutative property to rewrite it so it looks like the other problems. That way you might not get confused. So we just use the commutative property to flip this stuff around. Now we'll borrow. So 7, and this is our denominator, so plus 3/3. It's positive because the 8 was positive. Yes, this is a negative, but if your whole number is positive, this fraction is positive. If you go back up here and you saw that, you know, the 6 was negative, the 5 was negative in number 2, that's why your whole number was negative and your fraction was negative. Right? So 7 plus 3/3 plus negative 2/3. Right? Again, we have a DSSL. 3/3 plus negative 2/3 should give me 1/3. So 7 plus 1/3, same signs, just slap them together, 7 and 1/3. Okay, 9 through the next section is all about splitting mixed numbers, so I'm going to go ahead and do that here. So first I see plus and negative. Let's split these up. This one I don't have to split, so 5 plus 4/7 plus negative 3/14. You see I have different denominators, so multiply to find a common denominator. So I get 5 plus 8/14 plus negative 3/14. We have DSSL here. So 8 plus negative 3 should give me a positive 5. So 5 plus 5/14. They are the same sign, so I don't have to worry about borrowing. I can just slap them together. You get 5 and 5/14. You might have to worry about borrowing here, so let's just practice by splitting this up. So 4 plus 3/5 plus negative 25 plus, remember, if this is negative, right, the fraction is also negative, negative 1/5. Now I would use commutative property, and I'd say, okay, 4 plus negative 25 plus 3/5 plus negative 1/5. I get this part right here gives me a negative 21. This part here gives me a positive 2/5. And so now we've got a problem very similar to all these problems that we just did where we have to borrow. So let's remind ourselves how we do that. So negative 21 plus 2/5, oops, not 25, 2/5. 2/5, so when I borrow, I'll borrow and I'll get negative 20 plus, that determines my denominator, so plus negative 5 over 5. Why is it negative? Because my whole number was negative, plus 2/5. And so we get negative 20 plus negative 3/5. So that was a tricky one because it combined not only the community property, splitting mixed numbers, but also borrowing. And you might see a problem like that on tomorrow's quiz. So you can slap them together because they're the same sign, so negative 20 and 3/5. Backside. I'm going to switch between evens and odds here. Some of them I find easy, some of them I find a little bit tricky. So I'm going to start off with number 11. So plus negative, so 3 plus 1/2 plus negative 5 plus negative 3/5. Use community property, so 3 plus negative 5 plus 1/2. It's positive 1/2 plus negative 3/5. This part right here gives you negative 2 because it's a DSSL, so negative 2 plus, let's find common denominators here, so times 2 times 2 times 5 times 5, so plus 5 over 10 plus negative 6 over 10. Now that we have negative 2 plus 5/10 plus negative 6/10, we have a DSSL problem here of 5 plus negative 6, so that gives us negative 2 plus, what's 5 plus negative 6? That's negative 1/10. Same sign, so I get to slap them together. I don't have to worry about borrowing. When they're different signs, I would have to borrow. So for instance, if I had negative 2 and 1/10, I would have to borrow, but this time I don't. Let's do number 13. So negative 4/5 plus, let's just go ahead and split this now. So this is negative 5 plus negative 4/5. All right, so let's use community property. So negative 4/5 plus negative 4/5 plus 5. That gives us negative 8 over 5 plus 5. Let's scoot this up here and practice borrowing. So let's use community property again and write it as 5 plus negative 8/5. And when we borrow, we'll say 4 and 5/5 plus negative 8/5 will give us 4 plus negative 3/5. We'll actually have to borrow one more time. So 4 plus negative 3/5 gives us 3 and 5/5 plus negative 3/5 gives us 3 and 2/5. Skip down, I'll do 2 of these here at the bottom, 16 and 18.